it's Shelby coming at you from Phoenix. I am out here with Waste Management at the Phoenix Open because it is the largest zero waste event in the world. It sounds crazy when I say that, but did you know last year they had 700,000 people here, guys, with no waste? It's insane. Let's get the sunny out here. So today and the next couple days, what I'm gonna do is take you on my adventures through Phoenix. I'm not only gonna share about the forum, I'll include some other cool things I'm gonna get up to, but the sustainability forum is today. This event overall is just so inspiring to me that there are companies out there taking initiatives to do this, because when I talk about a zero waste event for 700,000 people, it feels like something that a company would say, like, our goal by 2035 is to have no waste at our event, but it's literally 2020 and Waste Management is doing it right now. It's insane. So I'll catch you in there. We're gonna hear from former Secretary of State John Kerry, which is so exciting, and we're gonna learn a lot of cool things. So come along with me on the journey.
Less than 30 years from now, we'll have more plastic in the ocean than fish. And we've got to stop that now.
The definition of sustainability is expanded. It's expanded beyond just the environment. The movement is now inclusive of critical issues the world faces today, like diversity, like equality, like food security.
There's a Senate. I'm happy to be invited anywhere.
You're taking away 28 years in the Senate, you're taking away half of my introduction, but I did want to start out by saying we're here at the Waste Management Sustainability Forum, and honestly, I don't think there could be a person more well-suited to be here and talk about this conversation than you. With 28 years in the Senate, of course, as former Secretary of State, it feels like you have climate change, climate action in your DNA.
Okay guys, so I just got back from the forum. Oh my god. And it's one of those things that would be pretty hard to vlog because it's just people talking. So Waste Management does the Phoenix Open, and then during that they also host the Sustainability Forum, which like world leaders and business leaders were here to talk, and it was just so cool to see. The fact that I just got to see John Kerry speak on stage about climate change and like environmental issues is wild to me. But tomorrow is the day that I'm really excited for because we're gonna get a tour behind the scenes. So I posted on Instagram today about how they sort through all of the bags that leave this facility to make sure that everything that should be appropriately composted is composted and everything that should be recycled is recycled. But mostly what they do actually is reusables, like reusable plates, cups, all that sort of stuff. They are minimizing waste, but they're also disposing of what they do have properly. So I'm really pumped for that. And then after tomorrow is done, I'm also going to take you on more adventures around Phoenix that I get up to. I will be here by myself, so I get kind of nervous when I travel by myself to do too much, but I will bring you along. I hope you're excited. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you tomorrow. Or maybe at the luau. We're going to a luau tonight, which to me, like the first thing that comes to my head when you talk about luau, by the way, are umbrellas and drinks. So I'm curious to see if they'll have any of those or just how it goes. So I might show some of that too, but I'll definitely catch up with you tomorrow for the tour. In case any of you guys don't follow me on Instagram and don't know who this lovely lady is, that is Catherine Kellogg, also known as the author of the book 101 Ways to Go Zero Waste, and an awesome lady that I am friends with. Just wanted you guys to know who she is because she's so funny and she's going to be in this vlog, obviously. Catherine is freaking out because there's this little trailer, guys. Look at this. It's legitimately a trailer inside the party tent, and guess what's inside? What? Oh, well, we're already in here. Oh, for sure. All these little desserts, but they're in glass jars. Oh my god, that's everything.
The next day.
Okay guys, I just want to show you real quick in a quick spin how many of these bins I see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's it. Oh, 10. There's another one right there.
4,800.
This, my friends, is Lee. He is Waste Management's managing principal of sustainability services. He's the one that's going to give us the behind the scenes tour. I know, but I'm saying they're all like, they're very convenient, you know, they're everywhere.
Yeah,
they're not.
Try to keep them within about 50 feet of each other at the longest.
Got it. Lee is honestly such a wealth of knowledge when it comes to waste management and how waste should be sorted. And he also comes up with a lot of really good ideas to help them optimize the waste sorting so that people are clear on the messaging and understand what they should and should not be doing. So he took us behind the scenes and started showing us around.
The system that we have set up is color coordination. So, the green recycling sign, green recycling bag, green recycling bin, green recycling compactor.
Oh, cool.
We train them back at house to put things in the right place. We work with them to get everything sorted out. Then that bag goes to a temporary worker, and that person has to understand what to do with it, right? So we train them to like look at the bag, and if it's literally all food waste and someone just messed up the bag color, they know to put it in the other compactor. But in general, green, 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 green is really easy to follow as it has to change hands.
Right. Now this next part is what I was most excited about because I wanted to see how these people at this event were actually being able to sort these things between the two bins, because keep in mind, most people that were attending this event were not environmentalists per se.
This looks pretty good. You got a lot of liquid in here.
Ooh.
So, this is compost. You can see the contamination, but you're seeing kind of classic contaminants here. Metal cans, all this stuff, like I said. So, I'm pulling out contaminants. You got the gloves, you got the metal cans, but in general, this all looks real good. These are all the products that we approved that we go through every day and make sure vendors are using. There's a lot of the wax paper around like a burger in this area. You get a little bit of food waste, but not that much because people are usually buying stuff, they want to eat it. But if you look at the details of this, I'm not really finding very more contaminants. And if every bag had 4 or 5 things in it that's wrong, I'll take that all day.
Got it.
All these utensils, condiment cups, all the boats and plates, and wrappers, and it's looking pretty good, right?
Yeah, not bad.
I don't like stuff like this because I feel like things are getting wasted.
Yeah.
Like the food's getting wasted, but
right.
In terms of the diversion element, this is pretty good. And I mean, if they're giving this out as part of their meal, I can't really stop them. You know, people want it. But there are my paper straws that we were talking about earlier, no plastic. That's what I'm really happy to see, actually. There's no plastic straws. I haven't found any plastic straws in any of my waste sorts this week, so this is looking pretty good.
Woohoo!
Down, but we set up that bin system exactly as I described, for that longer slit to be for compost, and this is what you get. This stuff doesn't even really fit a lot of it in the recycling, so.
That's amazing. Brilliant.
Gross.
You may remember me mentioning earlier that Waste Management tried to make recycling and composting fun at this event through games and all sorts of different things. But if you know anything about golf, you would know that the 16th hole is a really big deal. And what Waste Management did at the event is they would look for people who were recycling or composting correctly and give them an all-expense-paid VIP seat at the 16th hole, just to reward them for doing the right thing. So I thought that was super fun and wanted to share some of that with you as well.
Hey, you're doing good.
That was awesome recycling right there. Thanks for doing that.
Hey, thank you.
How would you like some free seats on 16 Green?
Really? Awesome.
Yeah. All right.
Come on.
Let's do it.
Nice. All right, let's go. Hey, give me some pot. There we go. That's what we're talking about. 16, baby. Green seats are amazing. Thank you, Waste Management. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. This is what you get when you recycle, guys.
We finished up our tour at one of the ponds, and with this sign made from old golf tees, which I thought was really cool. We also got to meet the beaver, which was really, really fun. And I wanted to close this out by talking a little bit more about recycling, because that's a huge deal and there's a lot of contamination involved in our current recycling system. So I thought I would take this opportunity to help educate you guys a little bit more as well. So Waste Management decided that since they have 700,000 people at this event over the course of the whole thing, that it's a good opportunity to try to educate some people on the issues and how they could do better, right? They did a really good job of gamifying it, trying to make it fun for people to learn with the games that they had over at the green scene. But I thought it could be really useful to talk about that in this video because they're actually having a huge issue, like I said, in their recycling stream with contaminants. So that means people putting in things that aren't recyclable or things that aren't washed out, they're just completely dirty, which means they can't get recycled. And that ends up with a lot of things in the recycling bin ending up going to landfill because they're not being recycled properly. I definitely feel like after this event, Waste Management is doing their part. And the biggest key here is them educating their customers on how to recycle properly. So even if you're not a Waste Management customer per se, whoever your waste management company is would very much appreciate their recycling being cleaner and actually being able to recycle more things. So I thought I would put a fun little pop quiz in the video here. You let me know in the comments which of these you got right or wrong. I would just love to hear how much you guys already know, and then I can judge based on that on my content coming up with recycling and composting. So here we go. Let's do a mini game show. Here's how the game is gonna work. It's really simple. All you have to do is I am going to put some images on the screen and you're going to tell me where they go in terms of your waste stream. You're gonna leave those answers in the comments and don't read any of the comments before you make your comment because I'm going to leave the correct answers and the explanations in the pinned comment. So the way it's gonna work is I'm gonna put some items up on the screen in just a second and you're going to tell me if that item belongs in your compost, in your recycling, if it could go in both, or if it goes in neither. And don't worry about getting any of these things wrong because everybody starts somewhere, and if you have something wrong when you know better, you do better. And also, it depends on where you live as well, right? Because everybody's waste streams are different, how they collect them is different, so there's no shame in getting any of these, quote, wrong, but I'm very much looking forward to how you guys do. I'm gonna go ahead and start the game right now, but I wanted to do a sign off for you guys, so remember, until next time, you cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that you can do, even if that's as simple as sorting your recycling correctly. Bye guys, and good luck.